Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida. Today is see who will walk out as champion of the Taxslayer Gator Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. And the Gators will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will go to work for the first time. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The offense set for a first down play. Got his man quickly. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a terrible, terrible shank. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Makes a connection. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Listen, the comeback route is one of the more difficult routes to throw in college football. You see zone, and they're bailing, getting out of there. Nice job by the receiver, sticking his foot in the ground.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Gators will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll give it to the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup on first down from their own 22. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Gators in the hurry-up. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for second down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense, first and 10 from the 33. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's why you hustle to the football. So many guys getting there, and yes, does he break some tackles and make a play, but the next guy flying in there, and he's trying to break all these tackles, but all these guys, and what happens? All these guys got their hands near the football. Somebody gets a hand on it, forces the fumble, forces the turnover, and a big momentum swing back to the other side.
Leaves it with the back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. And the Gators are in the hurry-up. Here's the handoff. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll start this drive firing. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. He's looking to throw. snags it over the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the right. He caught it. They will score! Touchdown, South Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. The quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The number 1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number 1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Snags a quick pass on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. He's looking to pass. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say...
And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Give to the running back. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Right back to the well. Keeps the legs moving. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They'll run it to the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Come on, offense. We got to do better than this, right? We're down here in a golden opportunity to put a touchdown on the board. 2 negative plays back-to-back. We got to dial something up a lot better.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. South Carolina. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the Gators get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gators decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off-play action on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give on the counter. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. The running back makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. Officials signaling incomplete. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he's running in the open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gator. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football. So much explosiveness and firepower. And we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game. It looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Power football with the run. He's there to make the stop. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They get to him as he throws. Oh, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, and making the DC look very smart.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious. Time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He makes the connection. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield, using the quick game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to take a shot at this DB. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it to the back. They get him down after he makes the catch. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his his 4-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the back. Steamrolls his way ahead. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, a 1st half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a fabulous start to the Gator Bowl. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
They're strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Off he goes. slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Gators want to move quickly.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. The Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we've got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C-zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Gators will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to go up top on first down. Buying some time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Trying play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Flying out to the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone.
South Carolina, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. The give. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, South Carolina, 10.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Now on second down.
On the play. Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. They keep attacking through the air. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Gators are on the move. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Hand off to the single back. The Gators get it past the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking to scramble. On the move at the 30. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. On second down, looking again to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, they'll take to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Some heat on that completion. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Well, that play never had a chance on fourth down. They're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Out of the gun, the inside give. Smashes through. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Gator! And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
South Carolina, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
No We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Here's the handoff. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll throw it on 1st down. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Coming after it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
First down for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.